In the wide, windswept plains of Montana, the 1980s were supposed to be a golden era. Sheep farming thrived, ranches stretched across the rolling hills, and livestock was the beating heart of the state's economy. But in 1985, that peace shattered.
Under the cover of darkness, a pack of roughly 25 wolves descended on a flock of 200 sheep. By dawn, the ground was littered with carcasses, and the ranchers' losses soared to $750,000. The attack sent shockwaves through the entire state.
Billings, the wilderness near Yellowstone, and the rugged lands of Missoula soon emerged as the three regions suffering the worst devastation. Wolves struck places where the sheep were defenseless, leaving behind scenes that stunned even seasoned ranchers. And then came the most terrifying discovery. Every wolf involved tested positive for rabies. This was no longer an agricultural setback. It was a public safety emergency.
In 1986, Montana authorities launched a drastic countermeasure. Helicopters were deployed, hovering over forests, mountains, and frozen valleys in an attempt to eliminate rabid wolves before they reached more communities. It was a bold, unprecedented operation meant to protect ranchers and restore order. But progress came at a steep price. $500,000 a year, and after just 3 years, the efforts were forced to end. The result was catastrophic. By 1992, freed from consistent population control, the wolf numbers exploded to 2.3 million. The consequences were immediate and grim. Over 3 million sheep were attacked, and ranchers begged the government for a new solution. In response, Montana unveiled a new strategy: night hunting, a high-tech effort designed to outsmart a predator that drives in the dark. Hunters were equipped with thermal imaging devices capable of reading the heat signatures of wolves moving silently through the night. These advanced tools make it possible to track wolves without daylight, detecting the warmth of their bodies against the cold wilderness.
Kill him. Kill him.
Wolf hunting season stretched from November to March, the coldest and most dangerous months. Each hunter was permitted to take 50 to 80 wolves per season, no more. Violating the limit meant a harsh penalty: $2,500 per extra wolf and the possibility of losing all hunting privileges.
When the season ended, hunters had to gather the wolves they had taken and report their numbers. These reports helped wildlife officials monitor population shifts and determine strategies for the next year's season. To stay updated, hunters regularly checked official sources like Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks, FWP, and the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, USFWS, which issued new regulations, including the 2012 policy change involving bow and arrow hunting.
Montana's battle against rabid wolves became one of the most dramatic wildlife conflicts in modern U.S. history. A struggle between ranchers fighting for their livelihoods, hunters risking their lives in the freezing dark, and wildlife authorities racing to regain control of a rapidly shifting ecosystem. The story is far from over. New methods are emerging, new technologies are rising, and Montana's rugged wilderness continues to echo with the tension of a conflict that has defined generations.
Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, where we dive into the wild world of managing invasive species across the US and beyond. Picture this, farmers and wildlife experts teaming up, armed with smart traps and precision tactics, to shield our fields from critters causing billions in crop damage. In 2022 alone, over 20,000 invasive animals were humanely controlled to protect our food supply and support rural communities. Join us as we explore these cutting-edge strategies, spark a conversation about balancing nature and human needs, and share your take on these game-changing methods. Hit that subscribe button for more.
The rival macaques have taken over the city, with some attacking people.
Back in the 70s, widespread deforestation pushed invasive species right into our backyards, sparking a population boom that's been wreaking havoc ever since. These unwelcome guests munch through crops and, in some cases, even pose risks to tourists, shaking up local towns. To fight back, communities near urban forests are rolling out targeted wildlife management programs, keeping both people and their livelihoods safe while restoring balance to our ecosystems. To lure invasive monkeys, skilled hunters use strategic baits like ripe bananas and crisp apples, placed with precision in the wild. Hidden in camouflaged shelters, they stay out of sight, blending seamlessly with the surroundings. When monkey troops draw near, hunters rely on silent bows and arrows, ensuring a quiet approach that keeps the animals calm. This careful method not only controls populations effectively, but also prioritizes humane treatment, preserving the natural harmony of the ecosystem. Even with advanced tactics, managing invasive monkey populations remains a tough challenge. A typical hunter might capture 2 to 3 monkeys per day, while seasoned experts can handle 5 or 6. Adult monkeys, often weighing up to 50 pounds and standing nearly 3 feet tall, demand strength and sharp focus. These obstacles test a hunter's skill, stamina, and commitment, highlighting the need for a balanced approach that combines efficiency with ethical wildlife stewardship. In sprawling forests, expert hunters wield bolt-action rifles, typically in .223 or .243 calibers, to manage invasive monkey populations with pinpoint accuracy. Perched quietly, they scan treetops and listen for the telltale chatter of monkey troops honing in on their targets. By maintaining a stealthy approach and firing from optimal ranges of 100 to 200 yards, they minimize disruption to the ecosystem. This precise strategy reflects a deep commitment to ethical wildlife management and sustainable practices that safeguard the environment. To ensure humane outcomes, hunters aim for the head or neck, delivering a quick and compassionate kill while strictly following ethical guidelines. They selectively target mature monkeys, carefully sparing pregnant females and juveniles to promote biodiversity and long-term ecological health. This disciplined approach not only prioritizes animal welfare, but also strengthens responsible stewardship, maintaining a delicate balance that supports thriving, stable ecosystems for future generations. In conclusion, managing invasive monkey populations through skilled hunting blends precision, ethics, and environmental stewardship. By employing strategic techniques like carefully placed baits, silent weapons, and selective targeting, hunters effectively control these populations while prioritizing animal welfare and ecosystem balance. This thoughtful approach, rooted in humane practices and sustainability, not only addresses the challenges of invasive species but also serves as an educational model for responsible wildlife management, ensuring thriving forests for future generations. This video is for educational and awareness purposes. All scenes follow local laws and ethical hunting guidelines.